Hey everybody, I'm KK.
I'm Kristen.
And together we are K and K Crochet. This is about take 3. And we're laughing because when I went back and replayed the other video, something happened and it glitched out. And I'm looking at Kristen's face and her eyes, and you all know, you know how she is. Anyway, welcome back to the channel. We're thankful you're here with us again today. We appreciate you coming back to talk to us. We are so thankful that you decide to join us each and every time and comment and talk to us and tell us what you're doing. Don't forget to join our Facebook group. I'll put a link in the description box down below. And for the first time in a very long time, at least I think so, we have a total video that's nothing but acquisitions because we purchased a lot of stuff for us. I never said at the beginning of the year that I wouldn't buy yarn. I just made a commitment to myself to try and use up some of the yarn that had been hanging around for longer than a year or 6 months to a year in totes, because if it's sitting here that long, chances are I'm not going to find a project for it. That's just the way it is. I'm not talking red, blue, green, black, yellow. Well, yeah, yellow. You all know I can't stand yellow. I'm not talking basic primary colors because I like to keep one of each of those on hand in case I find a project I want to do, so I have a jumping off point to start with, and then I can always run and get more or order more. But I hate to be in the middle of something and decide I'm going to do something and not have that color. Now if it's a weird color, like everything I bought was pretty much, not all of them were weird colors, but a lot were, I won't say weird, I will say unusual colors for projects that I normally do. I normally stick in the primary. There she goes with the eyes again and the facial expressions.
Ignore me.
I caught you. I normally stick in a primary color range. That's just kind of how I roll. And even in that, there are certain colors I stick with, and it's just the way I am. But anyway, I have a project that I'm working on, or going to be working on. I was going to start, and I've been doing the math to try and figure out how to translate a pattern from what it originally was to a project I want it to be. And in doing so, I basically have to cut that project in half. And so I'm taking the original that I have, which there are many, but the original that I'm choosing to work with, and I'm cutting down the amount of stitches. No, I'm actually making more stitches. I'm making the project wider but shorter, if that makes sense, and it will when I tell you what it is, but I'm just not going there today. So anyway, I had to go find some colors for this project that were unusual. I found unusual, not all of them, but some of them were unusual to me because either I've never seen them, I apparently don't pay attention when I look at Red Heart, or I go to Walmart, and Walmart's Red Heart, you know, is basic primary colors for the most part. There's not a lot of variation there. If there's a purple, there's a purple. If there might be a purple stripe or ombre, but if there's a purple, it's a purple, and there are not variations of purple usually too much, at least not at our Walmart. So here's what I did. We'll go through the colors really quick. Okay, so this one is, and of course now I can't see. This one is charcoal, just a basic gray. And this is not a gray that I would normally pick. I kind of like a lighter gray. Actually, my favorite is a heather gray. So that's the first one. This one is one I don't remember seeing before, but I really loved it once I saw it. It's called Tea Leaf, and I really like that a lot. It's like a sage green. Very, very happy with this color. This one is not for that project. It is, I'm going to assume it's pink. Let's see. I can't imagine it'd be much more original than that. Yep, it is baby pink. Okay. So baby pink, and it's real blown out, but I told you I have a niece, or not a niece, a cousin that's having a baby, and I need to make her something, and I don't know what it's going to be as far as what I'm going to make, so I just picked whatever. And I didn't realize that this ball band had been taped back together, and I don't particularly care for buying something like that. I know it really doesn't matter, but to me it always, and you can tell there's not been any use off of it, but it still bothers me. That's buff. I have used buff before. That's not an unusual color. This one was a color I'd never seen before, and I found quite appealing. It's called Dark Orchid.
That's pretty. I haven't seen that one.
I haven't seen it, and I don't know that you can really tell how really in depth. It looks like a jewel tone on screen, but it's really not a jewel tone. It is really, really a deep, deep purple, and it's gorgeous. And this was not part of what I'm making. This is cherry red. It is because my hair, dog hair, who knows. Cherry red, and this is because I made the Valentine basket, and then I had very little red left. This is, all these are Red Heart, by the way, gold. And I've seen similar, but I don't know that I've seen this particular. If I have, it's been a while since I've seen that. It's not something I would normally use. Even though our state colors are blue and gold for our football team, I don't make a lot of stuff like that. I'm just not a football person, so that doesn't happen. And then this is burgundy, and I have used burgundy. It's actually called... Nope, I'm wrong. This is coffee, see? And when I sent my husband for burgundy in the store, and he picked up this instead, I went, that's coffee. And here I am looking at it in the lights in here and saying it's burgundy. So see, I owe him an apology. That's coffee. I think I had a coffee, but I wasn't sure. So I wanted to make sure that I had one for this particular project. And that's burgundy or claret, which is not something that I usually keep around a lot, which is kind of odd since that used to be my favorite color. So I don't know why I didn't keep it around a lot. So really the three that were new to me was the dark orchid, the tea leaf green, and the gold. And I'd seen gold before, but I don't think I'd ever seen it in Red Heart. I always had to buy it in a different brand in order to make that work. So that's what I bought. All of those colors except for the two I mentioned, the pink and the red, are for a particular project I'm going to be working on throughout the year, and we'll see how that works out. I've got to do some math, and we'll talk about that in another video. Whoopsie. Sorry. And then I'll let Kristen tell you what she bought, because she wasn't quite as bad as I was, but she was pretty bad.
I only bought one crafty thingy.
Yep, no yarn for her.
No yarn.
Because you know whose closet she's going to.
I won't touch any of that yarn.
Nope, you won't.
But I bought this painting. Whoop, that's the back. Painting set that looks like my dog, like the shirt.
Roxy.
Like the shirt I bought when I went on the trip with the flag and the dogs. That's why I bought it. And then at Hobby Lobby.
We didn't go to Hobby Lobby.
Not Hobby Lobby. Joann's. I have a habit of saying Hobby Lobby. They had all of their Valentine's Day stuff 60% off, which
Already.
is weird because Valentine's Day hasn't happened. So I got this heart-shaped little claw clip, and then these socks that say "Be my honeybee."
You all know we have a fascination with bees.
And then a butterfly claw clip.
Now, if you don't know why we have a fascination with bees, I'll drop a link below to Bumblebee's Mountain Outreach, and it'll explain everything.
And then we went to Dollar Tree? Yeah, Dollar Tree, and I bought this scrunchie, and this scrunchie. If you don't know, I like hair stuff a lot, so.
That's not obvious at all, right?
No.
So what we did is I had, well, first of all, Red Heart at Joann's is $3.79 a piece right now, which I think is, I don't know, some of the ones at Walmart I had found for $3.32. I think that might be the going thing right there now. But anyway, it was $3.79, and I had $5 off when you spend $35. So with what I got, and then my youngest picked up, he always picks up something when we go through there. This time it happened to be a toy, like one of those yo-yo type things that lights up and goes around the wire type thing. He's bought shelves for his room before when we went that he wanted.
He bought an IQ test jigsaw thingy.
Yeah, he buys just random things, and sometimes it's craft stuff and sometimes it's not. So he gets as excited as we do about going to the yarn store because he picks something out. And so he brought something to me and said, look what I found. And I said, do you have money? No, but it's okay. So I got it for him. And with his stuff, mine came to $35, I think, just right above it. So I also had a coupon on there to get $10 off if I spent $50. So when I added Kristen's stuff in, then it took me above the $50 mark, and it took the $10 off. Well, as I was scanning, I was holding my phone and giving the clerk the coupons. I also had him scan the Smiles dashboard or whatever, where if you spend so much, you get so much back. And that did go through, and I have, on the 16th, I'll have a $5 in-store reward to spend again. So the total, sorry. I thought I turned that down. Okay, so the total before or after, after. The total after all the coupons and everything came off ended up being like $53. And the thing that happened was, as I was having him scan, I wanted him to scan the 10 off of 50 and the Smiles dashboard thing so it would give me credit for later, because I've never done that before and I didn't know what it would do. And we always spend money there, but I don't use that. So now I know it'll give you money back towards another purchase in store. So, which we don't go often, but still. Hopefully I'll be able to go use that. Anyway. There was another coupon as I was having him scan. There she goes with the facial things again. You don't even catch yourself, but I do. boy, we are just squirreling. Sorry. There was another coupon on there. I had him scan the 10 off of 50, the Smiles thing. Before I got to the Smiles thing, I said, oh, here's the other one. And it was a 50% off one regular price item. And I said, oh, that was the wrong one. And he said, well, it went through anyway. Saved you $5. And I thought, no, it didn't. It just, or maybe it was 10.
It was 10.
It was $10. And I thought, no, it didn't. It just probably didn't do one of the other things it was supposed to do. But then when I got outside and realized it did, it took $10 off of her paint set that was supposed to be like $20.
It was $20.
And it was 10. So it took $10 off of that, and it took $10 off for where we spent $50, and I get $5 back from the Smiles dashboard or whatever. I don't even know what it's called. But anyway, so basically, after I get the $5 back, that would be like I spent like $48 for everything she bought, everything I bought, and the thing that Luke got. So together, but even before that $5 off, it made my yarn $3.07 a skein. So I was super happy with that. I'll do that. I'll pay that because it's for a Christmas present, and I'm super happy about having that too, and getting a discount with that, because I was supposed to get the 25% off in cart when you do a curbside, which is what I was trying to do. And then I decided I wasn't going to do it. And that evening, my husband said, oh, let's go wherever. And so we did. And I didn't have time to place the order by then. And when I tried to do it previously, the reason I didn't go through with it is because when I put it in cart, it only took 20% off instead of 20 for 25. And I know that's not a big deal, but the only reason I was purchasing it at that time was because there was a discount, and the 25% was going to make it, a good deal for this, so that Christmas wise it was cheaper. So anyway, that's what we did, and it made the yarn cheaper. And so just goes to show, check your Joann's coupons. I didn't realize they would let you stack that many. I could have saved a lot more a long time ago. So apparently they will let you stack so much money off of a spending threshold, and a 50% off one particular item that's not on sale, and your Smiles reward. So triple stack, that's a good deal, right? Yeah. So just be careful and look and see what they'll allow you to do. Sometimes those coupons don't apply to sale items, but the $5 off of 35 and the 10 off of 50 do. So yep, it worked. And the Smiles thing in mine said $5 back when you spend $35 on fabric, and I did not buy fabric because I do not buy fabric, and still worked anyway. I don't know if that's normal because, like I said, I don't use that program. If you do, let us know down below. How does it work? What do you get with it? And is it always $5 when you spend so much, or how's it work? Anyway, we hope you have a great week. Don't forget to be kind. There go the faces again. I love this face. Don't forget to be kind, because you don't know anybody else's journey. We lost somebody else this week, and just not in our immediate family, but an immediate family member lost someone very near and dear to them, and you don't know their journey, and that's all I'm going to say about that. Have a great week. Be kind. Love you. Bye.